Okay, so one of the things that I'm working on is, as a mom, we kind of forget how beautiful we were before we had kids, before we had husbands, before the marriage didn't work out, the relationship didn't work out. And if you are married for 20, 30 years, congratulations, kudos to you. I would love for you to comment below and let me know like what's working for your marriage. What is something that you did that, and I want you to be honest, especially if it's a healthy marriage, so that some of us can take some of this advice and implement it. So one of the things I'm noticing, like being a feminine woman and coming back into my femininity, is accepting compliments from a relationship that was so tainted. Like, we've already made the mistakes, we've already hurt, the pain is already there, we have to rebuild trust, we have to reconnect, right? So it's easy to accept, sorry, I have to readjust y'all. It's easy to accept compliments from someone who does not, that we don't know, who have not broken trust, who have not done any of the things, right? But how do you keep tapping into the femininity when you're trying to rebuild and you did know nothing about femininity at the time, and you lost your femininity and you lost the ability to be able to effectively communicate, right? So one of the things I'm learning is, even though the relationship has had its past issues, tapping into that uncomfortable feeling of, even if he tells you that you're beautiful, in the back of your mind you don't believe it, you have to go deep and be like, okay, I don't believe it because I have trust issues still. I don't believe it because even if you think I'm beautiful, does not mean you're not going to hurt me. So this is where we come into, like, when we're in that space to where it's extremely hard for us to accept the compliment regardless, we got to pay attention to how consistent is this compliment. Is it every time they feel like they're in a doghouse? Then it's not genuine. But if the compliment's been going on for 6 months and you still have issues, you have to tap into, okay, maybe I have not dealt with the pain that this man have caused me, right? So a lot of times we can't accept compliments and it's uncomfortable for us because of the things that we've been through. And number one, the person is not consistent in the compliments. Or number two, we really have not worked on building trust with ourselves so that we can learn how to trust. And if someone's not genuine to us, we know when to move away, right? So that can affect us as moms, being effective homeschool, in-school mom. This stuff relates to our ability to show up with our kids. We have to be able to accept compliments in a space where we know they're genuine, and then when we know that they're not genuine, we treat that the same way. We don't give it too much energy, we don't consume it. We be able to analyze it like, okay, that wasn't genuine, but I'm able to accept it for what it is and move on. I cannot assume that it wasn't genuine. Now, you can tell if it's not genuine, again, by the person's habits, behavior patterns, and things like that, which is something that most of us struggle with, which is somebody like me. I had a hard time creating a YouTube channel teaching women how to find themselves because I felt like I've been through too much. I felt like I'm still growing, right? But as I'm growing, I'm learning that you're always going to grow. You're always going to be better. You're always going to make changes. You're always going to elevate your life. So this video is as most as organic as I can make it, because a lot of us women don't step into motherhood, wifehood, any type of position that we should have and deserve to be healthy, because we tell ourselves we don't deserve it because we've already made messed up mistakes. We don't forgive ourselves for the choices that we made. We don't forgive ourselves for the decisions that we made that wasn't really healthy decisions. But of course, you can learn from them, you can grow from them, they can always build a better you, right? So I want to tell you guys, if you don't take away nothing from this video, own your mistakes. When you acknowledge your mistakes, no one else around you could hold your mistakes against you. A lot of the reasons why men and women and friends and family are able to come back into our lives and guilt us is because we don't own our mistakes. And we're like, you know what, I'm human. I made a messed up decision. I don't need you to keep reminding me of that. I understand. And then you can honestly disconnect yourself when you're ready to reconnect and build healthy relationships with people, because you have a healthy relationship with yourself, because you've forgiven yourself, you accepted your flaws and all, and understand that you're not human. Then you're able to move on effectively. A lot of people ask me, how are you such a good mom? Number one, I tap into what things that I wish my mom would have done for me. I wish she would have listened more. I wish she would have loved herself more. I wish my mom would have chose herself. I wish my mom would have left my dad sooner. I wish my mom would have never stayed with my dad all the way up until he died. Because that means She would have never left him had he not died. She would have kept living this same life, being accused of cheating at the age of 68 years old. Who wants to live like that? My mom never had space. Like, she'll go get her nails done. My dad thinks she's cheating. You know, like things like that. I watch that. So the things that I wish my mom would have done was stand up for herself, believe in herself, own her mistakes, understand that she didn't need a man to define her. He could be a more of a bonus and not somebody that she just feel like she couldn't live without, because where's she gonna live financially? How's she gonna make it? So if you don't take nothing away from this video, understand this. Look at how your parents moved. What is something that your mom or your parents did that you wish, like, if y'all would have just moved this way, I wouldn't have had to learn to do it this way. There's something. Everybody want to say their families is perfect. No one family is perfect. It can even be sense of, I wish my family would have known that they wasn't perfect, so that we could laugh more and spend more time more and cook it together more and spend more time together and not be divided and become this big, super huge family. Because now my beliefs are limited because we were very, we was too serious or too fun, taking stuff way too out of context, don't know time and place, overly joking, never joking. It's just no balance. So this video was just me coming to you guys from a space of, I was so afraid to start this new brand, this consciously living brand, because I felt like I should be at a multi-millionaire space and where you guys get to see all the nice things that I have. And I don't want to convince you guys on, not even convince you, because that, to me, that's what I would be doing. I don't want to convince you to believe in a brand when it's already at its multi-millions. I want you guys to see me for what I am. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment right now with 3 kids. 1 car, working my teaching braiders and building this new brand, and being a homeschool mommy and trying to balance the things and balance myself. It's not easy. And I wanted to do this video because I don't want you guys to think that it's easy. And I also don't want you guys to think that when it's hard, you just keep complaining and stay down and nothing gets better. Just get up and choose you first. Literally just put on some lashes, an eyebrow. You ain't even gotta do that first, you guys. I'm challenging you to get up every morning by 9:30 and do a self-care routine with affirmations in your ear every morning for 21 days. Eliminate laying in the bed late. I'm gonna get up. I just finished my 21 days, y'all. Just finished them to reset myself. This is who I used to get up every morning at the same time, be on it, work. I got in a space with people who had limited beliefs, and they spoke so much negativity in me that they depreciated what I was doing. Oh, you always wear a new outfit when you go out, you're just extra. So I stopped buying clothes for myself. Now I hardly have any clothes in my closet. I hardly have any shoes in my closet because I'm just throwing stuff away like, oh, that's extra. I'm being extra. But that started to take a toll on me. I started getting moody towards my kids. Like, my kids would ask me something like, what? I'm like, why are you getting so moody, Chrissy? What is up with you? I stopped taking care of me. I stopped going to get my nails done on a regular basis. I stopped getting mani-pedis. I stopped putting on my lashes and my eyebrows and my lipstick or lip gloss because I don't really wear foundation. I stopped getting up, styling my hair. If it got new growth on it, I'll just let it look as it is. I stopped wearing earrings. And when I tell you guys, it happened bit by bit by bit. It started with, you know what, Chrissy, you might be doing too much. Chrissy, how you living with me, roommating with me, and you over here looking like you rich? Okay, maybe I should pull it back a little and stop taking care of myself, because that does not match. That don't match who I'm trying to be. So I stopped buying stuff for myself. Y'all, I'm trying not to get emotional. I stopped doing for me. And when I stopped doing for me, that impacted me beyond what you guys could understand. I ain't gonna say y'all can't understand. I want you guys to really understand that when you let people tell you that you broke, how you got your nails done, in order for you to move up in your life and wake up and push, what do you have to look forward to if you broke and you don't feel beautiful? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. What do you have to look forward to is at least when you wake up in your apartment trying to figure out how you're gonna pay your rent. And at least when you look at your hands, you know what? I can do a YouTube video and I can show up and I can keep pushing through and through and through. I can show up and go to my 9 to 5 and I can ask my boss, hey, is there any positions that's open right now that pays more than what I pay? Do you guys do bonuses? Your mind will start thinking of resources. Because you woke up and you, Lise, let me just do my face. If I don't do nothing else, let me do my face. If I don't do nothing else, let me go get my feet done. It's $40. If I don't do nothing else, let me reach out to people and make a post on social media. Y'all stop being afraid to ask for help and build resources. People make it seem like it's a bad thing, but millionaires are not millionaires by themselves. Ask them, watch their YouTubes. Go to marketing events and just ask people who are making 6 figures, how do you do it? You're gonna hear them say they have a resource support team, a team that's helping them build. You're not gonna hear them say, every day I get up and I do this, A, B, C, D by myself. When you hear mommies like me who are consciously aware, Chrissy, how you be this type of parent? Because I understand that I can't parent by myself. I am co-parenting with a narcissistic, y'all, a narcissistic man. I am co-parenting. You can't co-parent with them. People say that's impossible. But when I learned to stop being a victim and start taking care of my heart and soul, everything shifted. And it's still shifting because I'm nowhere near 6 figures, y'all. I'm not near that, but I'm licking it like a stamp, okay? But I just wanted to do this video and I really hope this helps a mom, a woman out there, because I'm so tired of society making it seem like we're not supposed to ask for help. But yet they have child support, they have welfare, they have Medicaid, they have EBT. That is asking for help. It's the same thing. Matter of fact, it's actually more hindering than if you just stepped up and went and asked a family member, hey, can I borrow $50? Or can you take me to a spa? I'm really depressed, I'm sad, and the only thing I can think of is I don't have money right now to get my hair and nails done. But would you please gift me a spa or something, because I don't know no other way to ask for this. And in order for me to be sane, I need to feel beautiful. I'm not saying by other people, I'm talking about when you look in the mirror, you need to be okay with self. Okay, y'all? Luckily for me, I know how to do my own hair. I know how to do my own nails and stuff like that, but it's still a different feelings. I know how to put my own lashes on, makeup. I know how to do all of the things, but I've been in hair school. I'm a full cosmetologist. I went to school, so I understand this stuff, okay? So being in the beauty industry myself, listen, I've been in the beauty industry doing hair for years, you guys. I know how detrimental taking care of you is. I do it for a living. I take care of mommies like you for a living. So you guys have an amazing week. I can't wait to see y'all back next Monday. Comment below and let me know some things that you're struggling with self. You have to be healthy. You can't be a healthy mommy if you're not healthy. You can't be productive if you're not productive with yourself. You can't be a good wife, a healthy wife, a healthy husband, a healthy friend if you're not taking care of self. So I love you guys. Thank y'all for subscribing to my channel, and I cannot wait to see y'all next week.